Happy New Year, Great Lakes families. So excited to come to you right now. It's a little snowy outside, and hopefully, many of you are hunkering down for a New Year's Eve party. But before that, I wanted to just briefly share some thoughts with you as we go into 2019. This time of year is filled with so many engagements, emotions, and holiday parties, and people going everywhere. But soon, kids will be back in school, and we'll be back to work, and our daily routines will become our daily ruts. And with that being said, I hope that the last few weeks you've surrounded yourself with family and friends and those you care about the most, and you've enjoyed the holiday season. And to conclude these celebrations comes the start of a new year and the closing of another. Regardless of how you felt about 2018 or how excited you may be for 2019, my hope is that you'll find a few minutes over the next 48 hours to reflect, to reminisce, and to celebrate the last 365 days. It amazes me how quickly our days have become weeks, our weeks become months, and our months become years. It seems that the world's spinning faster than ever before, and I'm worried that we're forgetting to embrace each year the memories and the moments that make up the relationship with family and friends that seem to be so special. Whether it's a road trip or a long weekend at a baseball tournament, or maybe it's the barbecue or the time you invited a buddy over for a drink and it turned into an all-night affair. It's these moments, these memories that make us who we are, that make our journey, each of our journeys so very special. And I hope and I challenge you to reflect on 2018, to think about the memories, the moments that made you laugh or made you cry, and talk about them as a family. Because soon 2019 will be here and our routines will set in, and 2018 will be a distant memory. And I hope that you have time to reflect and think about all the things that 2018 brought you. And with reflection comes growth, and I hope each of you are excited to become the best version of yourself in 2019. I know I certainly am. And while everyone has their own New Year's Day resolutions that probably won't last through the end of January, I would challenge you to try John Gordon's one word. Essentially what John Gordon's one word activity is find a word that's going to be your purpose, your mission, your vision for 2019. Whether that word is commitment or excellence or faith or prayer or passion. Whatever that word is, allow that word to drive you in 2019. Put it on a rock. Put it on your desktop, your work computer, your home computer. Maybe make an art piece that goes up in the bedroom or in the living room that you and your family come back to on a monthly basis so that we are constantly focusing on one word that drives you in 2019. Whether you're working on building something new or maintaining something special or maybe refurbishing something that's maybe a little worn, there's always room for us to grow, to learn, and to become a more polished version of ourselves. I hope that for you in 2019. Here's a short excerpt from Gordon's article when he was talking about his one-word exercise. He says, "My wife's first word was intentional. My daughter's word was motivation, a great word for her. She needed it back then. My son chose focus to the delight of his teachers, and I chose purpose because I knew my purpose had to be greater than my challenges. It wasn't at the time, and I was struggling. But once I remembered my purpose, everything changed." I hope you find Gordon's exercise rejuvenating and inspiring and maybe even energizing as we, as an academy and as families, prepare to become the best version of ourselves in 2019. Lastly, I wanted to share some things that are new around the academy in 2019. As of tomorrow, January 1st, 2019, we will be adding our second full-time staff member. Nate Schliemann will join our coaching staff as our player development coordinator. Nate is a former Burnsville grad, went on to play college baseball at the University of Utah, and then later coached at the University of Utah. Also did some coaching down in Texas and Augsburg College as well. Most recently, he was the Burnsville Legion head baseball coach. Nate comes to us with a wealth of coaching experience, both at the collegiate level, but also at the high school level. He joined our staff this year as our 18-year-old coach and just had an amazing impact on both our coaching staff and our players. Unanimously, people just said he was an absolute game changer. And so we couldn't be more excited to welcome Nate into the family, and I wanted to be the first to tell you about it. So obviously, we're going to welcome Nate to our staff. We couldn't be more excited. Lastly, Happy New Year's from our entire staff. We actually are taking 6 staff members down to Dallas on Thursday. We'll be down there for 5 days, and just a chance to bond and grow as a staff, but also to be a part of the national convention down there, where we will learn new philosophies and challenge our old philosophies, and hopefully come back a more polished academy and provide a better, even better service than we did last year. I know the things that we have in store for 2019, we are so excited about, and I can't wait for you and your athlete to be able to experience these things. But before that, Happy New Year to each of you. Thank you so much for what you've meant to our academy. I am so very grateful to have you part of this mission and a part of this journey. Be safe tonight. Happy New Year's. We can't wait to see you in 2019. Take care.